What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our juicy celebrity exposés. Today, we're delving into a wild story that has the entertainment world abuzz. It's all about Diddy, or should I say, Sean Diddy Combs, and his alleged involvement in a shocking scandal involving the dark web and the resurfacing of some very intimate videos. You're not gonna want to miss a single second of this, so get comfortable, grab your snacks, and let's jump right in. For those who may not be familiar, Diddy is one of the biggest names in the music industry. The 54-year-old entrepreneur has built an absolute empire, starting out as a rapper and producer before expanding into clothing, TV, and even the world of spirits with his Ciroc vodka brand. But along with all that success, Diddy has also faced his fair share of controversies over the years. From accusations of shady business dealings to rumors of infidelity, the guy has definitely been through the ringer in the public eye. And now, it seems like he's embroiled in a brand new scandal that could potentially derail his entire career. It all centers around the resurfacing of some very private and explicit videos that have been dubbed the freak-off tapes. Now, the details of these freak-off tapes are still a bit murky, but from what we've gathered, they appear to be a collection of homemade sex tapes featuring Diddy and a number of A-list celebrities. Apparently, these tapes were originally recorded and shared within a secretive group on the dark web, a part of the internet that's largely hidden from the public and often associated with illegal activities. The tapes seem to have been circulating in these dark web circles for years, with various group members trading and selling the footage amongst themselves. But now, it looks like someone has gotten their hands on the entire collection and is attempting to sell it back to the celebrities involved. And that's where Diddy comes in. According to our sources, the mogul has been in a total panic, desperately trying to track down and buy back all of the freak-off tapes before they can be publicly released. He's reportedly been contacting the original dark web group members, offering them astronomical sums of money to hand over the tapes and keep them under lock and key. But the problem is, it seems like the proverbial cat is already out of the bag. Word of the tape's existence has already started to spread, and now there's a feeding frenzy as various shady characters try to get their hands on the footage to profit off of it. Diddy's team has been working around the clock, threatening legal action and attempting to buy the tapes at any cost. But the more he tries to contain the situation, the more it appears to be spiraling out of control. Now, the really juicy part of this whole scandal is Diddy's alleged involvement with the dark web group that originally circulated the freak-off tapes. According to our sources, the mogul had some sort of connection or association with this secretive online community, and may have even been an active participant in trading and sharing the explicit videos. This is where things get really murky and speculative, but the rumors suggest that Diddy's ties to the dark web group run deep. There are whispers of money laundering, drug trafficking, and even human trafficking, the kind of sinister activities that are often associated with the lawless world of the dark web. Of course, these are just rumors and allegations at this point, and Diddy's team has vehemently denied any wrongdoing. But the fact that he's going to such extreme lengths to try and contain this scandal certainly raises some eyebrows. Needless to say, if these freak-off tapes and Diddy's dark web connections were to become public knowledge, it would be absolutely devastating for his career and reputation. The guy has spent decades carefully cultivating this image of a savvy, successful businessman and philanthropist. But the revelation of these scandalous tapes and his alleged ties to the criminal underbelly of the internet could completely shatter that carefully crafted persona. Not only would it likely cost him lucrative business deals and endorsements, but it could also land him in serious legal trouble. Involvement in activities like money laundering or human trafficking on the dark web would be an absolute nightmare for someone of Diddy's stature. And let's not forget the humiliation factor. These freak-off tapes apparently feature Diddy in some very compromising and intimate situations with a number of famous faces. The public release of that kind of footage would be an absolute career killer, not to mention the personal toll it would take on his relationships and family life. Of course, Diddy isn't the only big name caught up in this scandal. According to the rumors, the freak-off tapes also feature a number of other A-list celebrities, both men and women, engaging in various sexual acts. While the specific names haven't been officially confirmed, the speculation is that some of the biggest stars in music, film, and television could be implicated. We're talking about the kind of A-listers who have carefully cultivated pristine public images, the kind who would be absolutely devastated to have their private sexual escapades exposed to the world. Just imagine the fallout if the likes of Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Drake, or Jennifer Lawrence were to be outed as participants in these scandalous tapes. It would be an absolute media frenzy, with careers and reputations potentially being destroyed overnight. As you can probably imagine, Diddy and the other celebrities involved are pulling out all the stops to try and contain this scandal. In addition to the frantic efforts to buy back the tapes, there are also reports of intense legal pressure being applied to anyone who dares to try and leak or sell the footage. Cease and desist letters, non-disclosure agreements, and threats of ruinous lawsuits are apparently being thrown around left and right. The goal is to scare off anyone who might be tempted to cash in on the salacious footage and keep the whole thing under wraps. But the thing is, the more Diddy and his team try to suppress this scandal, the more it seems to be spreading. Word is getting out, and now there's a feeding frenzy as various shady characters try to get their hands on the tapes and exploit them for their own financial gain. If this scandal does end up blowing wide open, the fallout could be absolutely catastrophic for all involved. Not only would it likely end the careers of the celebrities featured in the freak-off tapes, but it could also have far-reaching legal and financial consequences. Imagine the lawsuits, the criminal charges, the public shaming and humiliation. These are people who have spent years building up their public images and brands, and now it could all come crashing down in an instant. Not to mention the potential impact on their personal lives, their relationships, and their families. And let's not forget the wider implications. If Diddy's alleged ties to the dark web and potential involvement in illegal activities like money laundering or human trafficking were to be exposed, it could have massive repercussions for his entire business empire. We're talking about the potential collapse of his music label, his clothing line, his vodka brand. The whole Diddy empire could come tumbling down. Of course, the legal fallout from this scandal could be just as devastating. Diddy and the other celebrities involved could be facing a wide range of criminal charges, from possession of child pornography to racketeering and money laundering. And it's not just the celebrities who could be in trouble. The individuals who are attempting to sell or distribute the freak-off tapes could also find themselves on the receiving end of some serious legal action. We're talking about potential charges of extortion, blackmail, and the distribution of revenge porn, among other things. The bottom line is, this is a scandal of epic proportions, and the legal ramifications could be absolutely catastrophic for everyone involved. Careers, reputations, and even freedom could all be on the line as this story continues to unfold. As you can probably imagine, the public reaction to this scandal has been nothing short of explosive. The mere idea of these freak-off tapes and the potential involvement of some of the biggest names in entertainment has people buzzing with a mix of salacious curiosity and moral outrage. On one hand, there's a segment of the population that's salivating at the prospect of getting their hands on this kind of juicy, explicit footage. The dark web underworld is undoubtedly home to countless individuals who would be more than happy to pay a premium for access to these kinds of scandalous videos. But on the other hand, there's also a very vocal contingent of the public who are absolutely disgusted by the whole thing. They see it as a gross invasion of privacy, a betrayal of trust, and a sordid example of the moral decay of the entertainment industry. These are the people who are calling for the celebrities involved to be shunned, canceled, and held accountable for their actions. And then there's the broader impact on the fans and supporters of the celebrities caught up in this scandal. Imagine being a die-hard Diddy or Beyoncé fan, only to have your idols' reputations and legacies tarnished by the revelation of these freak-off tapes. It's the kind of thing that could really shake people's faith in their favorite stars and the entertainment industry as a whole. Beyond just the personal and legal fallout, this scandal also has the potential to send shockwaves through the entire entertainment industry. If these freak-off tapes and Diddy's alleged dark web connections were to become public knowledge, it could fundamentally change the way we view and engage with our favorite celebrities. Suddenly, the carefully curated images and personas that these stars have worked so hard to cultivate could be shattered. The idea of the untouchable, morally upstanding celebrity could be irreparably damaged, replaced by a more cynical and distrustful view of the industry. And the ripple effects could be far-reaching. Endorsement deals, sponsorships, and even the public's willingness to consume entertainment media could all be impacted. Suddenly, celebrities might find themselves under a much harsher and more intense level of scrutiny, with every aspect of their personal and professional lives being subjected to intense public scrutiny. In short, this scandal has the potential to completely upend the power dynamics and public perceptions within the entertainment industry. And that could have lasting consequences that extend far beyond just the individuals involved in the freak-off tapes debacle. So there you have it, folks. The shocking story of Diddy's desperate attempts to contain the freak-off tapes scandal and his alleged ties to the dark web. It's a scandal of epic proportions, with the potential to utterly destroy careers, reputations, and even entire empires. As this story continues to unfold, it's going to be absolutely crucial to stay tuned and keep a close eye on the developments. Who knows what other bombshells might be waiting to drop, or how far-reaching the fallout could ultimately be. One thing's for sure, though, this is the kind of juicy, scandalous celebrity drama that we live for here on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, because you're not going to want to miss a single update on this wild and salacious saga. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.